Guys, today we're going to be making cinnamon rolls from this Pillsbury hot roll mix. So here is the recipe for the glazed cinnamon rolls. This recipe does include yeast in it, so if you guys want a recipe without yeast, I do have a cinnamon roll that I made on my channel without yeast, so I'll link that in the description box below. With this Pillsbury mix, you can also make bread rolls, croissant rolls, along with pizza dough. So let's get started on making these cinnamon rolls. Oh, hi. So first we're going to empty out the Pillsbury hot roll mix packet. Basically the packet just contains the flour, baking powder, and salt. Now we're going to be adding just 1 packet of dry yeast. Then we put in 3 tablespoons of sugar, and now we mix everything together. Now we're going to get 1 cup of hot water and pour it into the flour and yeast mixture, along with 2 tablespoons of softened butter, but I kind of melted mine. Whoops. And 1 egg that's at about room temperature. And now we are just going to mix all of that up together. And then once you feel like you've mixed enough with a spoon or fork, then you start kneading it with your hands. Once you're done kneading it, you're going to add a little tiny pinch of flour, knead it some more, and then add more flour until it stops sticking to your hands. Then you're going to knead it in a ball and cover it up and let it sit for about 5 to 10 minutes. So while that is setting, preheat your oven to 375 degrees. And then now we are going to start on the cinnamon sugar filling. We are going to get 1 cup of firmly packed brown sugar, along with 1/3 cup of flour, and 1.5 tablespoons of ground cinnamon. It won't be a cinnamon roll without cinnamon. And now we're going to add 1/2 cup of butter. And we're just going to mix everything up together. Mix, 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 mix. And then we're going to set it aside while we get our dough. So you want to get a cutting board, or you can just do this directly on your counter and flour it a little. Then you're going to grab your dough and roll it out. You're going to want to make it about 1/4 inch thick. Once you have rolled out your dough, you're going to get your cinnamon sugar mixture and evenly spread it over your dough. Now that you are done spreading your cinnamon sugar mixture over your dough, you're going to want to roll it up. For me, I like rolling mine up the long way because I get more cuts, but you can cut yours up whatever way you want. So here I'm just getting some butter to spread it over the closing so it can seal properly. This is optional though, you don't have to do this. And also, instead of using butter, you can use egg or milk. And now we cut them up. I like cutting them each up in 1-inch slices. And now we place them into our baking sheet to bake them. Look at that nice cinnamon swirl. And now we're going to be placing them into the oven for about 20 to 25 minutes. And I had 2 rolls left over, so I'm just placing them in their own baking pans. And I'm just spreading butter around it. And now we're going to be placing these into the oven. So after about 23 minutes, I took them out of the oven and let them cool. And while the cinnamon rolls are cooling down, we're going to start making the icing. So to make the icing, you'll need 2 tablespoons of softened butter, 1.5 ounces of cream cheese. Then you want to mix both of them together until they're well combined. Then you're going to be adding 3/4 cup of powdered sugar. Then you're going to add some milk and a little splash of vanilla extract. And then now you just want to mix everything together until it's nice and smooth. If it is not the consistency that you like it, you can add more milk. The consistency should look something like this. And now it's finally time to put the icing on the cinnamon rolls.
Wow, so good.
That's sarcastic.
Huh?
You're so sarcastic.
I know what you're doing.
So with the little end pieces from the cinnamon rolls, I didn't want them to go to waste, so I just rolled them up together and made that little ball, and I made my cinnamon roll. And now we're going to frost it. So here are the cinnamon rolls, and now I'm going to try it. These cinnamon rolls were so good. I actually had like 4 of these in one day. And now I'm just going to be trying the cinnamon roll ball that I made. This was so crunchy, but it was still extremely good. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.